This is South Bank Racing, a group of student engineers that design, build and race cars for the Formula Student Competition at Silverstone. And they were recruiting new engineers, so as an 18-year-old mechanical engineering student, it was a dream to join. This is our garage and office space. This is where we'll spend the next year learning, designing and building. It's got everything we need to bring our ideas to life at South Bank Racing. But before we could get started, we needed CAD training, followed by machining and fabrication training. Our team has made 4 cars altogether. This is what they made in 2022, 2023, 2024 and 2025. Now it's time to get the 2025 car ready for 2026, and here's what it looks like right now. It's a simple car by design, built to be lightweight, reliable and easy to maintain. The fewer the parts there are, the fewer things that are gonna go wrong. But while our race car needs plenty of work, this episode will be more focused on building another car to help us gain more hands-on experience. As the seniors were working on the race car, we were tasked with stealing the old chassis and body of the old race cars and building a realistic-ish sim rig / show car for as cheap as possible. And so we officially started our first project. We got the chassis lifted and then connected it to the body, a decision which everyone will come to regret in the future. We later scrapped the bodywork, it didn't suit the design and wasn't worth adapting to the chassis. Meanwhile, the seniors got their car lifted and started with the upgrades on the race car, and that's when the sim rig build really began. We started by putting the double wishbone suspensions and coilovers on, but as you can see, the body is getting in the way. You can practically see the struggle of a man who hasn't realized the bodywork is completely pointless. But let's let the time lapse and the music tell the rest of the story. Around about here, we started by installing the front wheel hubs. Around about this point, we got started on the rear suspension and rear wheel hubs. We've made some good progress finishing the suspension, wheel hubs and brake discs. Meanwhile, the seniors were busy maintaining and upgrading the main car to get it Silverstone ready. But by this point, enough brain cells have entered the garage for us to have realized the body panels probably shouldn't have been on in the first place. But now it's time for the main attraction. Some would say it's the soul of the car, others would call it the heart. We just call it the... For our build, we decided to mount the engine of the car at the rear of the car. It just made the most sense for our design. But first we needed an i4 motorcycle engine. Luckily for us we had one. Unfortunately, it was still attached to a motorcycle, so we took the liberty of borrowing it. But don't worry, we had permission, at least that's what we were told. By the time we were finished, there wasn't much bike left anyway, but technically we did leave it in a lighter condition. Using an engine crane, we got the engine lifted, so later we can carefully lower the engine into its place in the rear of the car. A beautiful process that leads to a feeling that everyone should feel at least once in their life. Once the engine was in, we 3D printed some prototype manifolds to test fit, which will later be replaced with stronger production ready parts. At the same time, the team also got started with getting the basic engine electronics up and running.
Nobody's coming with the ladder. Nobody's tightening the screws. You are the one who really matters.
After installing the engine, we couldn't wait to see the car sitting on its own 4 wheels, so we dug out a set of old racing slicks from the corner of the garage, inflated them with air from an air compressor so it can later be bolted onto the car alongside the steering system. Now, with the steering system installed, it can finally roll and steer under its own weight. By this point, the show car part of the sim rig was really starting to come together. We'd made a huge amount of progress, but with the Christmas holidays just around the corner, it was time to put this project on hold. We wrapped up our last day together with Secret Santa, a bit of team bonding and other activities, but there was still plenty of things to do before the racing season began, so don't worry, we will be back. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if it inspired you to get stuck into a personal project or an academic project, even better. A huge thank you to LSBU and everyone at the South Bank Racing team for their time, support and the opportunities that they've given us. Thank you for watching and have a happy new year. I'll see you in the next one.